look outside in Bentonville and Clarksville. Noah, it's still looking a little cloudy out there. We had some storms that started this morning. What's it going to look like this afternoon and evening, though?
Well, those clouds are definitely going to stick around, Claire, and they're going to give us an opportunity of seeing some showers and storms, especially later this afternoon and continuing into the early evening hours as well. You can kind of see that cloud cover kind of moving across the region from west to east. At least it's keeping our temperatures a little bit on the cooler side, but we've even had a few little thunder showers start to pop up here between, say, Bentonville and Pea Ridge, getting hit with a couple brief downpours right now. Those are non-severe. Those are going to continue to drift their way eastward closer to Beaver Lake and out towards the Eureka Springs and Chain of Lakes region there on that Missouri-Arkansas border. Over the next several hours, we can expect those rain and storm chances to probably increase a little bit, primarily into the late afternoon and into the early evening hours in northwest Arkansas. You kind of see those shower and storm chances kind of peaking there into the early evening hours before slowly kind of falling back off into the overnight hours. It's not going to be raining and storming that whole time. You see a storm icon, but just your better window would be into the late afternoon and early evening hours with those high temperatures being to the 80s. The River Valley, we're into the upper 80s these next few hours. A little bit lower chance of seeing some showers and storms. I think this is the better opportunity. It's going to be mainly north of Interstate 40, but we still can't rule out a few of those storms pushing through in the late afternoon, early evening hours. Pretty similar time slot for when we could expect a few of those to kind of work their way into the region. So that's what we're expecting over the next several hours. Now, kind of give you guys a visual idea and maybe what we can expect here these next few hours. Here's about lunchtime there into the early afternoon. There's a couple of those little showers I talked about. They're harmless. They move their way eastward. As we work our way, though, to the late afternoon, we could get a few more pop-ups there near the Interstate 40 corridor, but also mainly in northeast Oklahoma, and a few of those could trek their way into our vicinity there, even by dinner time and into the early evening. Here's 7 p.m. Notice a couple of those stronger cells. Notice those reds and pinks indicating some strong to severe potential with that as it works its way eastward. So we'll have to watch some damaging winds there and some severe potential as those storms kind of push their way eastward there through 7, 8, 9 p.m. And then even as we work our way into the overnight hours, I don't think we're necessarily done with the rain opportunities. There's still a few residual showers still hanging around to the overnight there into Friday morning. And then as we kind of work our way there into midday Friday and even Friday afternoon, Friday evening, a couple pop-up storms are still possible, but we're going to be trending drier through these next few days. Now here's a look at that severe zone for the rest of today. And this is specifically this late afternoon and through the evening hours. And you'll notice that northwest Arkansas has the higher potential, at least the higher potential for severe weather. They're in a level 2 and a 5 severe weather risk, where areas along and primarily north of Interstate 40 are in a level 1 out of 5 severe risk. We got to watch some damaging wind potential. Hail potential looks on the lower side. The tornadic potential is also on the lower side. It's not necessarily zero. If we were to maybe get a quick spin up, it'd be mostly there in northwest Arkansas there for that severe zone. It's also got to talk about the flooding potential. Flood watch just off to our west until Friday morning there with that heavy rain potential extending off into Missouri. So we'll still have to watch that. Even if you're not in a flood watch, we've seen a lot of heavy rainfall, and we could have another opportunity. It's seeing a couple more storms for tomorrow, so we just have to watch the flooding potential here. Just one more day there. As highs for tomorrow in northwest Arkansas up to 87, 91 in the River Valley. It's a bit warmer. Isolated storms there for Friday. We continue to get warmer. Temperatures already into the lower 90s there by middle parts of next week for northwest Arkansas. Get a load of this. The River Valley, upper 90s Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then, of course, when you factor in the humidity, well, you know what's coming up next. Heat advisory potentially there. We're talking about some hazardous heat levels. River Valley potentially feeling between 105, maybe 108. Northwest Arkansas a little bit cooler in quotes, even though it's still going to be pretty warm and I wouldn't say unbearable because it is summer, but definitely going to be a little uncomfortable there. Weather impact alert there for the second half of today for your Thursday for that severe potential and even some pockets of flooding possibly out there. Start to dry out though through this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. We're near 90. And we continue to get warmer through the first part of next week and even beyond as those low 90s continue there. July 1st is next Wednesday, so we're already getting to the month of July, and it's certainly going to feel like it. For the River Valley, we'll start to see those temperatures still warming up there to near 90 for Thursday, Friday. A little bit lower rain chances for heading into Saturday. Sunday looks dry. It's a hot one, and those high temperatures are still looking to be pretty toasty heading into the middle parts of next week.
Well, even though I love the rain, it needs to go away right now because the rodeo is in town.
Yes, and I was there last night for the Faith and Family Night, and it was a muddy, sloppy mess, and people in the front row were getting just like out there with the mud. But
it doesn't make for great rodeo conditions, that's for sure.
right.
Yeah, but still check it out. It's a lot of fun.
It is.
Great. Thanks for that, Noah.